Lanka. Welcome back to the show. You're here with me, Amma. Now we've been speaking to Sara Samarasinghe, an author who has made Sri Lanka proud by putting our name on the map in the States. She's published 6 novels. I was speaking to her on the earlier segment as well. But right now, we are going to speak to some gentlemen who represent an organization and a project that has been revolutionizing the way education as well as career development happens here in Sri Lanka. And they've been a guiding light for most of the students during the past decade here in Sri Lanka. They're here on the show to speak to me about new and more innovative ideas that have come up through this project, and I'll say good morning and welcome them to the show right now. Chandana Disanayaka as well as Mevan Disanayaka from edX Expo, which is organized by the Royal College Union. Good morning, welcome to the show.
Good morning.
It's great to have you both on the show. Now, you're here to speak to us about edX, which is a name that's familiar to most students as well as parents around the island here in Sri Lanka. I know I visited some of the fairs as well that you've organized over the years, but that now edX has been in Sri Lanka for the past 10 years, am I right?
Yes.
Alright, so let's go back and talk about why it started up and what the basic premise of the entire project was.
Actually, edX is the social responsibility project of the Royal College Union.
Okay.
And in 2004, the office bearers of Royal College Union, they have decided basically to bring in an end-to-end connectivity from education to careers through a platform which is beneficial to even the entire youth community in the island, not only to Royal College. So that's how this expo has started in 2004, and it has evolved to a level which is now which has become a national event. And
I think students expect it at this point.
Yeah, it has
they really look forward to it.
That's right, yes. So Expo is only part of it now, and actually we have been adding different platforms to edX over last 11 years. So this is the 11th Expo what we are having this year. So basically we started with the Colombo Expo, and then we introduced another leg in Kandy in 2006, and then we gradually added different platforms to edX. We introduced another segment called edX Careers in 2007, where we offer services to youth for career guidance and also skill development. And then we introduced edX Situam, that is to recognize the creativity of the youth in this country and also students, and that was introduced in 2008. And then we moved on, we introduced edX Think Green project in 2009. As you know, that the green revolution is something that is talked about today, and I think
definitely that's causing a lot of buzz around Colombo and the island.
The objective of this Think Green project was clearly to educate, engage and activate youth on sustainable living. So the latest addition to edX platform is basically the job fair which we are introducing this year.
Job fair. Alright, so on that note I think I should speak to Mevan, because he is the director of the job fair for this year. And Mevan, what is this new concept that edX has come up with?
Actually, I think edX, the vision of the edX is to become, to make the Sri Lankan youth to be globally competitive. So in that line, so we are introducing a edX job fair in 2014. So the objective of edX job fair is to bring the demand and supply of employment under one roof.
Okay, that's a very important issue here in Sri Lanka as well.
So in that context, actually edX has partnered with many organizations like International Labour Organization, which is a United Nations organization, and not only that, like Sri Lankan organizations like Ceylon Chamber of Commerce, then Employers Federation of Ceylon, then SLASCOM. All these organizations partnered with edX to make this projects reality. And if I to go and explain what is this job fair, actually we invite corporates from different segments of the country. Say around we are targeting 40 corporates in the country, so they will participate in edX job fair. And basically they will look at, or they will come there to do interviews, screen the employees, prospective job seekers, and basically offer the jobs to them. So if I to tell you, like up to now we have about 2,500 vacancies to offer.
That's amazing, 2,500 vacancies which will be available at this job fair that you are going to organize in the future.
It's about 100 job categories. Like we are also surprised to know that there are so much of vacancies in the country to offer. So in that context, the other side of the platform is the job seekers. So we invite all the university graduates, basically undergraduates, then at the same time technical college students, the vocational training institution students, then not only limiting to those, like we are even targeting the semi-skilled and unskilled category also, like students who have dropped out from ordinary level exam, students who have dropped out from advanced level exams. So we invite all of them into this forum, so they can, the primary objective of edX Job Fair is to become a conduit between the job seekers and the employers.
So that's amazing. Spearheading a revolutionary movement here in Sri Lanka, the edX Job Fair, which is organized by the Royal College Union. We'll be speaking to Mivana and Chandana a little bit more about the details and how you as you can be a part of these initiatives as well. We're going for a very short break now, but stay with us on Good Morning Sri Lanka. We'll be right back. Good morning Sri Lanka. Welcome back to the show. Now we are going to be speaking to Mivana as well as Chandana. They're here from the Royal College Union, which is organizing the edX Expo for the 11th time here in Sri Lanka. And we've also spoken in the earlier segment about a very exciting new concept that they've brought on here to Sri Lanka, a groundbreaking one which has not been done previously, which is the Job Fair, which is going to be organized by edX here in Sri Lanka as well. Now the edX Expo, which is for education and academic studies, will be happening on the 17th, 18th and 19th of January at the BMICH, that's in Colombo, and the Kandy Expo will happen on the 24th and the 25th of January at the Kandy City Centre. So this information that's important for all students as well as parents out there, because I mean edX is famous for bringing together a lot of partner organizations which can benefit many students in the future, and you've been doing that for the past 10 years now, Chandana. But let's speak about this particular expo that's going to be happening in January. What can someone expect when they walk into that hall, auditorium?
Yeah, actually in the Colombo, I'll start with the Colombo event. In the Colombo event we are having I would say it's three concurrent exhibitions, because there are three clear segments that we have defined. One is the education exhibition, the second part is on green, there's a green pavilion, and then as Mevan discussed, the job fair. So in the education section we are having a lot of things on offer. Basically it provides a platform for students, I mean post O-level students, post A-level students and undergraduates, and also people who are looking for more education opportunities.
So postgraduate opportunities.
Postgraduate opportunities, yeah. And there will be about 300 local and international stores in the education section, and there are two pavilions, local pavilion as well as the international pavilion, and also there are about 250 different universities which are going to represent in this expo, and there are representatives coming from about 20 countries. So there's a very wide array of offerings that we are having at the education pavilion. And in addition to that, there are some value-added programs as well. There are some seminars, and also there are discount offers from these exhibitors, and also spot admissions, and also there are some scholarships that they are willing to offer. So likewise, there are a lot of value additions offered to the visitors. So it's a good opportunity for students as well as for parents to come and look at this wide array of education opportunities available and take a discerning choice
after looking at all the options that are available. But now if you're someone like me, when I was when I had just finished my education, I didn't know what I wanted to do, and I didn't know what I would be good at. So when it comes to finding, is it okay for a student to come there undecided, or should they have some idea of which course they want to follow and what they're looking for before stepping into the expo?
Actually in Sri Lanka this is something that most of the students do not have. That is the career dilemma. That is the dilemma, and also the career guidance. So this is something they can actually look forward to in this exhibition, the career guidance. There will be some seminars and also some value-added programs to guide these students which path to take. Especially we have a psychometric test which we have as a value-added program, which will help students identify their specific traits and competencies and then decide which path to take terms of education, be it careers. So that is something that we will offer at this.
And this is a service that you offer to
Yeah.
anyone who wants that and who walks into the expo.
Exactly.
Okay. Go on, Neva.
Yeah. So just to add on what Chandana mentioned, like the seminar series, every day we will be planning to run for 3 days four seminars,
Okay.
like starting from 11 o'clock in the morning, then 12:30, then 2 o'clock and even 4:30. So which will be conducted by eminent professionals in the country. So we invite all the students to walk here and even job seekers to walk here, and the content of these seminars are like how to prepare a winning CV, then the digital age of job
I see.
hunting, like then how to face an interview confidently. So all these are conducted by veterans
and
in
resume.
like things like those are digital things that come in,
Okay.
doing your CV in a more digital way. So we invite all the students, all the job seekers in the country to participate here.
Actually, we are introducing a lot of novel concepts to the youth in this country in this.
And I think edX has been famous for doing that.
Yes,
over
every
the
year
years,
we will
haven't
be
you?
adding some value.
Yeah. So as I mentioned previously, we have about 30 odd corporates representing wide segments. Like if you are a job seeker from any of these or interested party, you can visit here. Like we have banking, financial and insurance sectors, 10 corporates in the country, leading corporates.
Wow, okay.
Coming up with the other jobs. Then telecom and media sector, we have about 3 companies. Then IT, business process outsourcing, we have 4 companies. Then food and beverage sector, like we have about another 3 companies. Then plantation, logistic and transportation represented here. Then diversified conglomerates. Then apparel sector. So if
all
you are
those sectors are going to be represented at the job
If you are-
fair, which is happening again. This is happening in conjunction with edX
edX
Expo as well,
Expo.
which
It's
is
a-
happening on the 17th, 18th, and 19th of January. Just to remind you.
Exactly. It's the job fair will be happening in Colombo, BMICH 17. So take your CV and visit edX and
Change your future. That's the best message I think that you can give out this morning on Good Morning Sri Lanka. So I think we've come to the end of our segment, gentlemen. Thank you so much for being with me on the show. Now I know that a few of your colleagues will be on later shows as well during the week to speak some more to you about these exciting initiatives that are happening in Sri Lanka. But thank you so much, Chandan and Meva, for being with me on the show.
Thank you.
It was
for
great
this.
having you here this morning. And with that, I'm afraid that we've come to another end of another GMSL episode. But we'll be with you tomorrow morning as well, a Tuesday morning, where we will be bringing so many guests who are sharing their stories with you. And it's going to be another interesting morning. So I hope you have a great day ahead. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow.